The music wasn't hers. It echoed through the floorboards, faint, like a distant memory refusing to stay buried. The clock read 2:17 a.m. when the vibration started, soft, persistent, beneath the whiskey glass I hadn't touched. Her name lit up the screen. "You up?" I watched it until it disappeared. The room stayed silent. I'd told her before she left, if you walk out that door, you don't walk back in. She laughed, called me controlling, called herself free. She didn't understand what the word boundaries meant. Not in marriage, not in trust. The next text came slower, like hesitation or guilt finally learning how to type. "Don't be mad. I needed air. Air." I leaned back in the chair, eyes fixed on the door she wasn't walking through. It started 6 months ago, a Friday. Same red dress, same perfume, same defiance in her tone when I asked where she was going. "It's just a party. You know I hate staying cooped up." The first time, I believed her. The second time, I said nothing. By the fifth, belief had dried up like something dead left in the sun. She started hiding her phone. Passwords changed. Laughter at texts that weren't mine. That silence when I entered the room. I didn't ask. Asking gives permission to lie. So I waited. Not for truth, for proof. That night, when she came home at 3 a.m., mascara blurred and her heels in hand, she kissed my forehead like I was a sick child, whispered, "Don't wait up next time." I didn't sleep. I didn't speak. But something inside me had already left. Her second phone wasn't hard to find. People who hide always think they're smarter than the ones watching. She kept it in the drawer beneath her scarves, wrapped in silence. The password was his birthday. I only knew because he left her flowers once, white lilies, with a note signed D. The text threads were surgical in their intimacy. No declarations, just plans, dates, times, hotel names. She said she needed air. What she needed was an escape she didn't have to own. I didn't rage. I documented, photographed every thread, saved every location ping, printed every receipt she thought she'd deleted. A ghost in my own home, I kissed her goodbye in the morning. I told her to have fun. I watched her smile with her teeth and not her eyes. And I waited, not for her confession, for her collapse. The report came on a Tuesday. DNA swabs, surveillance footage, hotel records with her signature in neat cursive. She wasn't just unfaithful, she was intentional, strategic, cruel even. I didn't throw the report in her face. I left it open on the dining table beside a glass of her favorite wine. She found it when she got home. I watched her read it from the hallway, her breath catching like a wound she hadn't expected. Then came the shaking hands. The "what is this?" The "you went through my things?" I only said 4 words. I already knew. Everything. No shouting, no tears, just her unraveling in front of me. She tried to reach for me. I stepped back. Distance was no longer measured in steps. It was in truth. "I made a mistake," she said. "I was lonely. You stopped talking to me. I didn't know how to fix us." I studied her like a patient file. Symptoms, patterns, the long list of ignored warnings. "I warned you," I said. And I had. That night, the one before the party, when I told her if she walked out, she wouldn't come back to the same man. She thought I meant I'd be angry. She didn't understand. I meant I'd be done. I walked her to the door. Not violently, not coldly, just finally. And I closed it. Not with force, with finality. She still texts. Not apologies. Those stopped after week 1. Just echoes. Memory fragments trying to rebuild a bridge I burned in silence. I don't respond. Some truths don't need retelling. Some betrayals speak louder when met with nothing. I sleep now, not peacefully, but without doubt. Clarity has its own kind of quiet, the kind that doesn't beg, doesn't chase, doesn't forget. She walked out wanting freedom. She got it, and I got what I wanted all along. A house with no lies, a mirror with no cracks, a silence that doesn't lie back. Some people leave to feel free. Some of us let them to finally breathe.